What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the NarikChase channel. I'm your boy NarikChase, and welcome to another. Well, I'm going to officially make Movie Mondays. Now, Movie Mondays, we're going to pick a movie, good, bad, or indifferent, and we're going to watch these bad boys together. We get a just on the scene reaction and commentary. This will be officially known as Movie Mondays. So every Monday, I'm going to throw up one. Okay, so without further ado, in fact, let me go ahead and just say right now, the only reason I'm watching this movie and I can tell it's crap because Sarah T. Cohen is in it. And I really, when you get, when you watch an actor and you like one movie that then you're like, okay, you're just going to binge all the movies, good, bad, or indifferent. She's hit the list right now. So this movie is on Tubi TV. Now, I did end up looking it up, and this movie is also titled Pagan Warrior. But what I see on Tubi is Vikings versus Krampus. So, all right, let's go ahead and just jump into this bad boy. I actually think that's an interesting premise. I like ideas like that where Backwater Studio. Okay. I like ideas when we have things like that. We go back into the past and they deal with like supernatural, paranormal, or different type things that we would kind of consider seeing today. Because Krampus is from like that time period. I think it is part of the pagan mythology in the European regions, and I don't really see a movie reflecting that. So I like seeing stuff that like what was the movie Cowboys versus Aliens? Who in the hell thought to see aliens during the time period with cowboys? I think that's pretty cool. And to have Vikings fight like a creature like this will be an interesting aspect. Now I know right off the bat, that's actually a real castle. It looks like okay. At least they got a real castle. I don't know what it is about what this boy's clothes, but this boy's clothes look so modern day. They don't look like it was back then. They don't. It look like this boy just walked out of Walmart. So some reason he ran all the way into the woods with a ball. There's no hell. This kid literally left a castle and he ran like it looked like 3 miles away from the house. I ain't see no guards at the castle, by the way. Budget, but they got at least they look like a real castle, so at least you got a set piece. At least it's shot on site. This boy looking for a freaking ball, and he just keeps it disappears and all this rustling around him. I'd have left that ball alone. All right, who this is? Ah, he didn't lose the ball; he stole it. The it, the Krampus doesn't look bad. It don't look bad. I've seen worse. The voice, I'm not really a fan of. I mean, at least it's practical, and it's not over the top. It's decent. I don't understand why his face look like that, but his hands look normal. See, I don't like watching movies where the villain or whatever has like a raspy voice, or it's because it sounds like they're whispering. Now, I'm not sure if that's because he got the rows of teeth in his mouth. I'm not sure if that's it. It's just hard to hear him sometimes. It's kind of cool. He's got this weird. They got the sound effect where he's like growling. I don't mind that. And I'm not saying I want him to be loud or shouting. One, okay. Oh, no. Yeah, have to forgive me. I've been up all day. So, anyways, I don't mind the little rascal. He's talking like, yes, come here. It's got an interesting sound to it. It's got a very interesting sound to it. What is that? I don't know, but I like them. My villains like that. That like a deep voice like me. Like, this your ball. Yeah, he like, this is your ball. Yeah, he's got that demonic sound to it. Like it's like a voice behind a voice. Little dirty finger self. I don't get the fact that he looks like that and then his hand is like a regular hand, but okay. Dirty, but regular. What did he do? Eat the boy brains? The year's 812. Success, England. Vikings of success have gone missing, mysteriously vanishing within the woods. That little shot of a little waterfall. So clear. So he's a beast, a wild animal with a taste for human flesh. Gnashing apart, feasting on the unlucky victim. He didn't look like I mean, he looked messed up, but you can clearly tell it was a humanoid form. I mean, unless you're saying some say the monster it's a demon from the underworld. Some say the demon is real. The demon wakes every Yule Day to claim a life when excited families celebrating Yule Day are at least expecting it. I think is Yule Day New Year's or is it Christmas? Or is it just some other day? I'm not sure. The Castle of Success has been ruled by King Ulf and his family for the past decade. The Vikings have tried their hand at taking over the castle, the land, and all that comes with it. That's interesting how they type that. They said the Vikings are going to missing, but the people, that king that stays there, is they stay. His people stay there. So when you said each time the Vikings have failed, but in recent death of King Ulf, his son King Rollo has now taken the throne. Everything has changed. The Vikings have a chance to rule like they always planned. But then it said that the Vikings were coming up missing 3 days until Yule Day, December 1812. In my phone. Uh, Vikings. See, this says Vikings versus Krampus. I wonder if the ones that say, I don't know. I don't know. They got that low budget fire at night where they had a fire and it's in their face and everything is just complete black around them. But the thing said that the Vikings were coming up missing. So if he wakes up every Yule Day to snatch somebody, wouldn't it be the people that's actually there? And if the Vikings are invaders, they not from there? So wouldn't what is that like a is that like a typo or something? Yeah, these Vikings trying to take over this castle. All four of them, all five of them. Ooh, that boy can act. Ooh. Thanks for announcing that y'all there, but okay. It's only like four of y'all. Wait, I'm that guy looks like Jack Black. I thought that was Jack Black. Wait, that is a clean shave. Dang. You would think because it was back in the day, it'd be like this, but it's just clean shade, right? Like cut, like he literally just got out of the barber's chair. Now I get this is low budget, but this is supposed to be a castle kingdom. They could have put more extras in this. Now they're talking from what I can tell from what they're saying is the Vikings are gonna take over the castle, and there's only like five Vikings, but it's like six of them. It's literally like five Vikings. All they gotta do is pull up the drawbridge. What the Vikings gonna do? It's only five of them. The Viking outfits look atrocious. All it look like they just got it from Walmart. Who's she? The queen? The queen look nice. I said, I think that's the actual castle. I will give it to him. That boy literally just got out the barber's chair. That is too clean. The world's most unconvincing kiss. Ooh, that painful. Ooh, they could have did without that scene. I would have bought them up there to just smooch, just that was it. Okay, you got some knights or something. It's literally like five people. Okay, so y'all are running. Okay, I get that, but y'all don't. There's no village near there for y'all to go to. Y'all ain't hollered at no other kingdoms or anything. You gotta have a backup base or something, just in case. You know, hmm, they couldn't afford horses. See, this is why I say I hate movies like this because it's a good idea. It just needed money, and it's like if you didn't have the money to make this, make something that's less has less scope. And then when you get some, get a bigger budget, come back and redo it with a bigger scope. Because right now they're literally running through the woods instead of just you should probably be on horses. There's only five, literally five people. Nice wide shots. How did she fall? Nobody. She fell. Just pick her back up. Just get up. What is going on? She trips and just sitting there. Get up. What is she doing? And nobody's talking about this kid that got, I don't know, get 8 in the beginning of the movie. Why don't she just get up? And they ran off, but they didn't hear her. Get up, lady. Come on now. Get up off your tail. What you doing? So all they literally so all of it's only five. It's only like five people on both teams, and they happened to run in the exact direction that these five Vikings was at. Could have been a little bit more convincing with the way these Vikings look. Make them look more menacing. They all suck. Now I watched that show Vikings. Now that was pretty beast. And I'm not saying they gotta have that same budget, but they just oh my lord. This old man pulled out a sword. And it's fighting his there go my baby. I love me some Sarah T. Cohen. That's my I don't want to say work wife. See, this is what they should have did. It's literally 5 against 5 almost. Why they just do that at the castle? They could just did this at the castle. Having a big brawl. See, I don't like stuff like this. I don't like um scenes of a shot like this because everybody got a sword. And I'm like, so nobody's got an axe, nobody's got a shield, nobody's got a bow. And that's me on both sides. Could have got an axe or something. Maybe I messed up watching that. There she go. There go my. There she go. What just happened? She was laying down and then just, huh? That was some weird editing. The black chick gonna die. Cause she, they trying to make it all. This is so choreographed. At least the music is like intense. Gosh, it's just so lazy. It's just so bad. Gosh, this looks so bad. They up here fighting. Just I clearly saw him stick the sword in between his side and his arm. You can clearly see it. So you probably shouldn't even shot it like that. It's movie tricks I gotta go with. Movie tricks, y'all. You can't sit there and just do it like that. Come on now. It's like you movie tricks, you know. You watching the movie and it's you got a lot of money or whatever. One of the movie tricks is shoot it at night, shoot it, never put it directly in the line of sight of the camera to tell, you know, not focus on how bad it looks. And if you low budget like that, you stab somebody, you don't have to show the stab. You can just, like the way I am right now, just do like that and just make the noise. You don't gotta actually show it happening, and then you can actually see that you're not stabbing them. I'm sorry, they it's something like 10 people. Just they could, if they're gonna fight and they got caught in the woods, they should just been in the castle. Now I don't know how long they rented the castle out, but all this dialogue is dumb. That's what? That was some stupid dialogue. Fine, you taunting them. Dude, we can clearly see you're stabbing them. You don't have to show it. You can literally see him the blow, the knife go in between the the arm and the side. Look, I'm not saying stab the dude for real, but just stop showing it. It's so obvious. Did she just stab the queen in the head? No, she couldn't because she got stabbed in the head. She wouldn't be moving. Okay, so they kept the black servant chick alive, the brother that betrayed him alive, the daughter, the princess alive. So why not keep the queen? Or the black chick gonna die? What was she doing? Come on. Come on. Why they do that to that lady? And what was she doing? So never mind. You would bind her, you would tie her up. So why didn't you keep the black? I still understand to keep the black chick because she was young chick. You're gonna do all that crazy stuff that they typically do in that scenario. You probably would. She'd probably be a part of it too. How is she still alive? Why does he look like Christopher Eccleston? He's like the reject Doctor Who. He's gonna be the master. Yeah, he looks like Christopher. I can't take this man serious. I can't take this man serious. Come on now. So, what was the point of them keeping the princess alive? Because, like they said, they were doing it for um, nefarious, doing it for nefarious purposes. But it's not like they're going to keep her ransom her out to get money and power. It's not like they're going to use her to control the people. So, what's the point of her being kept alive? That's the case. Then, if they're going to keep prisoners, they should have just kept the queen, the king, and the black chick. And if they're going to kill the king, okay, fine. Why not keep the queen and the black chick alive? What was the point? I mean, they Vikings, and I get it, but you gotta be smart. Interesting. So I killed them. Why couldn't they just storm the castle? And how did they find them? I still don't get that. Did they literally run down the one way to the castle? No. At the beginning of the movie, I could have sworn that that castle was surrounded by water, and the boy ran out on the drawbridge. But they just showed it from the back, and it looked like there wasn't no water. It looked like they went out the back door, but it was like a totally different area. I felt sorry for the black chick. They they killed the crap out of her. I don't understand where all that blood came from, but I guess she died, but the blood doesn't correspond with the wound. If you did that to the mom, so did they move the bodies? Sussex. Sussex. I kept saying succeed. Success. Sussex. How? I'm no, they should be dead as crap, especially him. All them stab wounds he got to his abdomen. How is he still alive? How? He's supposed he got stabbed like 10 times. He would have been bled out. I would have believed the queen would have survived more than him. He ain't got a cut on him. You see him breathing. I'm tired of watching these movies. People supposed to be dead or dead. You see him breathing. Stop it. Stop showing it. Oh God. I should got a glass of water. music ain't bad. Need to tone it down just a little bit. Who these two chicks supposed to be? The charm ones? Ooh, that woman. It just ugh. And that dialogue sucks. Go back to the castle. These fools said that these fools said wealth and power. It's only like five. That's what's killing me. They're talking like there's this big population. Like they got the castle. The Vikings got the castle, but they're talking like they have ultimate power. There's nobody there. And if the people actually had money and power, they would have hired some people to defend the castle. They would have hired a bunch of bodyguards to protect the king. They would have hired some hunters to hunt the Vikings down. They would have bought more stuff to defend the castle with. It's the same freaking five people. I mean, three of them did from the good guy side. There's no way that the king is alive. There's no way. The dude stabbed him in his stomach several times and left him out to bleed out. Sucker. Was he? That's a sister? I thought that was a daughter. Ooh. The king should not be alive. If you say the queen is, maybe, but not him. He literally got jabbed like several times, left out to bleed out. And it would, yes, he was. How is he alive? So where's the Krampus angle come in at? I'm interested. Why did they pick the title to be Vikings? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why are they called Vikings? Why they couldn't just be bandits or something? Because they ain't show no evidence that these people are Vikings. None. They hadn't done ships, none of the culture, nothing. Nothing make us visually see that they're Vikings. They usually have a certain aesthetic to them that we utilize in culture, pop culture, to distinguish them as Vikings. If you look at the Valhalla game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that looks like a Viking on the front of it. If you look at the show Vikings, they look like Vikings. Hell, even if you look at Thor, Thor looks like it. Has that certain aesthetic to him. And these people don't look like Vikings in the slightest. He just said some realist. He's just said some real stuff. He said a king ain't nothing without his people. Exactly, because this man ain't got literally had like 5 people in this camp. That's not a king. It's only 5 people. How did they maintain that entire castle with one servant and some random guy? Now, one of the Vikings ended up betraying the other Vikings and telling the king and his people that the Vikings were coming. But the thing about it is, we don't even get to see how he came to that point of betraying him. We don't know what his relationship to the family is. We don't know his relationship to his family or the king family. We don't know what led up to it. So that seems like just like a wasted plot line. He might well just been with the bad guys. Dude, my dude, pump the brakes. You're pushing a little bit. Too hard. He shouldn't be able to move. Blood loss and all of this got messed. Yeah. Well, let me take it back. I can understand how he recovered so quick because when he was getting stabbed, he wasn't really getting stabbed. He was getting the blade was going in between his side and his arms. It wasn't really just. You the king, man. You a king. If some force takes over your castle, you still got influence in the surrounding areas, potentially with other kingdoms, and you can go back, talk with reason with them, go back with force. You don't have to summon Krampus. How can he be summoned on the Yule Day when they just established that he just pops up on the Yule Day anyway? See that I don't like that. It should have just been the king died, the queen should have been the one to summon him. Yeah, I think it would make a lot more sense if it wasn't the him if it wasn't him doing it, it should have been the queen doing it. So the kid that got killed at the beginning of the movie was the previous Yule Day? No. Your wife's just messed up and that black chick is dead as shit. Summon Krampus. Whoever put the music in this and the sound effects, the sound design, they they doing their thing. They done put a little oomph into it. Why does it sound like this lady is just making this up? She, it looks like she's either reading a script right now or she's making this up. I, I'm betting that she's making this up as she's going. I do not believe that this woman. I think she's making this up as she goes. I don't think it's part of the script. Oh, is that him behind her? Oh, I think it's his headphones. This is really good headphones because it's they're making that bass. They're putting that bass on the hard. The the voice sucks. Gosh, this guy's voice sucks. Gosh, it's her acting. It's her delivery. It's not her acting. It's her delivery. This is some intense stuff, though. It's her delivery. She ain't bad, but she's the delivery a little off. I don't like how you said that. Ugh. I hate watching a movie and people do like that. Get a knife and just cut their own hand. Ah. I didn't think she was gonna do it. She cut the hell out of ugh. 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 Krampus look like a looking like looking like Hellboy and Loki Love Child. You can you can take those off. You can take that off. You clearly saw you princess, you clearly saw them get butchered. You clearly saw that. No, the wife killed the queen and the husband killed the king. That's yeah. I mean, I understand the king that the husband was responsible for it. You could just take the thing off. They're a lot wider than your head. Just take it off. You know. Now, if it was me with it on, it'd be hard because I got a big head. But y'all could just just lift it up. Y'all could escape now. Just take the thing off. Theoretically, wouldn't a dungeon be in the castle? Why? It, it didn't have to. You just seem like a crappy king. You could have just, you know, with all the money and stuff, you could have just bought an army, bought protection. Yeah. And I actually liked the sister. She killed herself to save her sister. All five of y'all. I'm mad because the black chick. I'm like, okay, the king died, the half breed died, the black chick died. Oh no, the half breed's still alive and the white guy's still alive. Come on now. Come on, they don't look good. Nah, they all should be dead. I don't get it. And I could have sworn this queen got stabbed in the freaking head. This man pulled out a naughty list. Why does he? I thought Krampus would have had it. Why would he have a naughty list? Pretty easy. Some of this dialogue is just stupid. Why'd he take her chains off? There wasn't really no way for him to do it. Reason why he could do it. I mean, he did tell the king that he was going to give you babies. So of course he wants he yeah, you see that he wants you, but he actually said it to several people. Ooh, you said stronger than his wife. Damn, not gonna let out. Didn't you take his sword? Like just stab him. Okay, I don't understand him and his obsession with her. Wouldn't it be the son's obsession with her a little bit more? It would come off a little bit better. I mean, the son looked like a complete wuss, but he got this. The head honcho got this obsession over her. Wouldn't the head honcho have had the obsession over the queen and then the son over the daughter? Wouldn't that? I don't know. Seemed like it made more sense. She did get the dagger off of him. Okay, so she stabs the guard guy, the no name Viking guy. So why she just didn't do that to the head guy? She stole a dagger from him. She just could have easily just killed him. That was a quick escape. Okay, there is a moat. What was his wife looked older than he does. And of course he wants the princess. He literally told the king in front of everybody that he was going to impregnate her. The hell? The Krampus killed one guy that we saw off screen, kind of. They just sitting back not doing nothing. You little lazy fathead. You just not asking this? Why would y'all believe that the princess is dead? They only found 3 bodies. And the Vikings said what they were gonna do with her. What is he talking about? Just a sorry king. The sorry ass king. Even though he got the clean cut beard. Cleanest cut beard in the world. They all literally ran out the hospital, ran out the castle. I say hospital. Y'all clearly heard it. Off. Okay, so it's 2 of the Viking guys are dead. So all 4 of them are outside of the castle then. So y'all can just go back to the castle, lock it up, and everything Gucci. Finally, the Vikings see Krampus. What? Take the sword out and attack him. Oh, not my girl. She gonna get killed. No. Every time she in a freaking movie, she dies. Thought it been like 2 movies I've seen her and she ain't died. No. No, Sarah, no. I don't want you to die, no. What? Wow. Y'all supposed to be Vikings. So y'all shouldn't scare easy. Even if that is, even if y'all are fighting Krampus. You see the headpiece just shift. God. What is going on in this lame party? You can see his headpiece literally just shift. Oh gosh. What is going on in this lame party? Again, I don't believe them to be Vikings in the slightest. That I'm thinking they're gonna go hard. Yes, it's Krampus, but they will at least run to fight. And it's 4 of them, so you would think that'd be at least a decent fight. No. The mom takes off running, the dad takes off running. The one chick got bit in the arm. And then at least she went back to actually help the boy. Y'all know what's coming. Why would y'all care? They don't lock themselves out. I don't buy her as a Viking in the slightest. I buy uh Miss Cohen as a Viking more than I buy this woman. I mean, she got her hair did up and everything, and fine, but she looked like a Viking mom. She looked like the person they give the Vikings the meat and stuff before they leave for war. And the dude, her husband, looked younger than her. He was fighting the other two. How did he get back to the castle before she did? That boy looked like that. Kind of remind me of that guy from Pumpkinhead too. You know, the one that was kind of the love interest to the girl. Then they'll getting his head ripped off at the end of the movie. Yeah, it kind of looks like him. He looked kind of like Johnny Depp from what's that? What's that movie? Where he kept crying. Kind of looks like Johnny Depp a little bit from that movie. Crybaby. I don't know. Oh, just slap him on them fresh haircuts. Y'all know what it is. Stop acting like y'all don't. King, witch lady, y'all brought back the queen. Y'all didn't have a team meet up and said, hey, I summoned this demonic creature to take care of these fools for ruining our lives. And now the queen is like asking stupid questions. And she just, the woman, she's a nice looking woman. I'm sure she's a nice woman in general. But Lord have mercy, she can't act. Who? Wait a minute. You just said she was on your list. The dad just had a list that said naughty with a bunch of names on it. How? What is crap? That scene doesn't make any sense. I mean, it looks cool. He like a G. I love that part. kind of Vikings are these? What was the point of summoning Krampus if they were just going to escape on their own anyway? Now, check this out. I was reading The Predator If It Bleeds. In one of the stories, it was the Predators versus Vikings. Done 1,000 times better than this movie. He's not worried about, why would y'all fight him? He's clearly not worried about y'all. Why are y'all attacking him? Dumbass. Why would y'all attack him? If he chasing him, let him chase him. That was dumb. And the king's a dummy too, because instead of sitting here just saying, kill the Vikings, he said, kill everybody that's in the castle, which the good guys are in the castle too, so they're on his hit list. Yes, who is that over there in the back? There was some random person walking in the back shot. Who was that? It was some random person. Was it a part of the crew? Wow. Why is he reneging on the wish because the demon Krampus is killing the Vikings? Wouldn't it make more sense for him to come to that train of thought after he finds out that the people who he was ruling were getting killed? That would make more sense. I'm sorry, this lady playing the queen. I'm sure she's a nice lady. She cannot act. Ooh, who's getting killed? He literally threw you at the creature. Why would you try to talk to him? Oh Lord, she about to die. No, Sarah, no, don't die, Sarah, no. Gosh, dog, and she gonna die again. Oh man. Oh Lord. You can literally see his head. He said, "I want to shift to." I'm sorry. I keep trying not to. I keep trying not to look at it, and every time he makes a move, I see his horns just shift like this. I'm like, "Come on, man! Watch a Hellboy movie. See how it's done." Loki's horns didn't move. Yeah. Okay. So the dad. So Jack Black's white. The daughter's white, and the mom, the queen, looks like she's Persian. Which I'm not against that, but explain why. I didn't even think that was her mom. Good God, that woman can act. I wanted to say it was an accent, but no, she can't act. She can't act. The Viking guy literally holds her there for the Krampus to kill the chick, which didn't make sense because y'all could just ran off. He literally held her there just because when the chick got killed, they ran off. He ran off anyway. He just could that, and it's not like him killing the chick stopped him or paused him. He's gonna still. Just dumb. You just not saying this after he just said that? He literally said the king just was a dummy because everybody in the castle. Come on, man. Lying. Lying. This man's name is Mufasa because he's lying. He's the Lion King. That's what. Oh Lord, this woman, her performance. Gosh. Y'all are outside. Y'all are outside. Y'all are not in the cave. So if he's growling, y'all should be able to hear it. Yeah, where exactly where it's coming from if he's in close proximity. Again, y'all got all of this space. Why do y'all keep bumping into each other? By right, you should be dead. There's no way in hell you should be alive. The family, right there. I'm trying to figure it out too. Okay, if you're just gonna take back your home, take back your home. You ain't gotta fight this guy. He down like 3 or 4 Vikings. So this whole fight sequence just seems so poor. So so Jack Black is sitting here dominating in this fight when he didn't the first time. And why is the son not helping his dad? Why? So now the son is gonna betray his dad. Why? Where that art come from? When did that become an issue? Wouldn't that be the reason for the other brother possibly betraying? And why did her face get dirty? So Krampus shows up and nobody pays attention. I gotta look at it. He looks at the Krampus smiles. That's funny. I gotta give him to it. That was funny. You gonna switch his head or you gonna pull it off? Oh, he snaps it. Wow, that is so stupid. I thought it was gonna be gory. He tripped me out with the smiles. You can tell that there was them horns. Every time he does something, the stupid horn set keeps moving. Stop showing that. Gosh. No. I keep seeing it. Every time it does something, it's just like just like if you see me do like this. Come on now. Y'all killing me. I don't believe the kiss. Y'all tried, but the kisses, I don't believe in the slightest. I don't feel no chemistry between the king and queen whatsoever. And Krampus just letting is tasked with killing them. So why is he just letting them run off? If you come in, what was the point of him being summoned when he was going to come that day anyway? Excuse me. I do like the design. I would give it to him. I do like the design of his face. I do like the design. I would, okay, I give it to him. Could still be done better, but that was lame. A lame climax. I thought they would fight or something or do some kind of ritual. Just tell them to leave. He says, all right. And he touches their head and does like this, and that's it. 10 years later, Yule Day. They brought it back around. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. That's the big twist. Okay, I got it. That's the big twist. The boy that gets killed in the beginning of the movie actually is the son of the princess. And they made a deal that in 10 years' time, Krampus would be back. And the kid that, and the reason, and the person, the price that he pays is Krampus gets the boy. So, okay, I was wondering about that. That castle did have a moat. I don't understand why he ran across the field like that and into the woods. They want to keep a track of the whole 10-year thing. Why are they dirty? 10 years later, why are they dirty? How do you know that he took your kid? Y'all just found out about the price. Yeah. Okay. I will say this. I'm glad that my answer, that answer, that was an answer. Because I was like, how in the hell we sitting in here going throughout this whole movie and nobody brought this kid up at all? And it turns out that the events of the at the beginning of the movie are what actually happened after the movie. They just showed it ahead of time. Okay, so it did come back to bite him in the butt. Actually, it came back to bite that boy in the head. I wish, and then he's like, I wish that we could have saw the family's reaction. Perhaps coming to the castle into his room, Krampus is there and takes the boy, or they're out somewhere and they end up finding that the boy just all of a sudden just came up missing, or they come across his dead body in the forest with Krampus standing. Like I wish there was that would have been the case. Right now, they believe Krampus has taken the boy, but that's because the boy actually left the castle. Nobody knew where the hell he went, and the family knows something happened to him, although they didn't see it. That would have actually been a better ending had they actually came across it than basically just assuming it happened. So which kind of sucks because they're bad because he didn't tell him about it, because it still kind of comes off as if they don't know. I mean, he did, but it's like they act like they didn't know about what. I guess he still didn't tell them that in a decade, Krampus is going to come back and collect, and it is what it is. As far as the movie goes, Miss Cohen, I love her. I'm in love with her, but that's okay. It's neither here nor there. She died, which she typically does in these movies. I think out of like 8 movies I've seen her in, she died in like 6 or 7 of them. Um, I'm quite sure she died in the other. It looks like 8 or 9 movies I've seen her in. So we'll see her watch her die in those movies as well. The movie itself, it's pretty bad. It's entertaining, but it's pretty bad. Of course, it's by the numbers in terms of low production quality, B movie quality. The characters are completely stupid. They're incompetent. The budget's not there. I'm sorry, they could have easily. I don't know why. Maybe they were on a time schedule or something like that. But I feel like they definitely could have got a bunch of extras in there. The quality is pretty bad. Krampus, I actually like the physical design of the character. I didn't like I didn't like how he killed people. I thought it was lame. I didn't really like the little whispery, raspy voice he had, but overall, the general look of the character looks pretty cool. The acting's bad, the dialogue's bad. If you like B movies, I could see people really enjoying this. Me, I'm not. I definitely throw this in. It's not terrible, but it definitely could have been better. And I see how this could have been an actual good idea for like a movie with, so if it had money, high production behind it. And I still don't understand why the hell Krampus was even summoned, because it seemed like he had absolutely no bearing on anything that happened in this film outside of killing the Vikings. But the good guys pretty much end up doing pretty much most of the hard work anyway, because the princess, she freed the 3. They took off and ran. Okay, the 2, the dad and the queen and the king end up coming back, and he end up beating the head honcho guy. So like, really, in all honesty, this, I don't get like, this shouldn't even be really. And then what was the point of the whole Krampus being summoned when on Yule Day? From what it says, is he shows up anyway. So what was the point of even stating that? They could have just said they summoned him when he summoned, and just like the kills weren't really anything to run home about. But it was entertaining to watch. Not entertaining. It was I got my chuckles in how bad it was. Yeah, especially don't understand that scene where the witch chick is talking and you literally see a random person walking through the trees in the back. And I can't tell if it was part of the crew or that was just some random person. But that person had nothing to do with this movie. It wasn't like any other characters or anything like that. It was just some random person. You see that in movies like this. I've seen movies where people act like they were stranded, and you can see a car driving in the background, or a road in the background, or people like they're stuck in the middle of the water, and you can see an island and boats and stuff clearly in the over there. So I could have definitely. This is, like I said, it's a good idea. I actually hope that somebody uh, get some inspiration from this, or maybe they actually have something like this already in the works, and somebody put some big budget behind it, a good sized budget behind it, and make this. But not trying to like I said, I just mainly wanted to see it because my girl was in this film, and that's all I got to say. Thanks for if you stayed to the end and join this journey with me. Appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe. Give us your thoughts of this film if you have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, watch it and come back and give us your thoughts. Also, like I said, we're going to make this official Movie Mondays. So we're going to end up either posting them or most likely streaming them, which I like the streaming thing too. But anyways, join us next Monday. We are going to dive into another film. I have yet to say figure out what film that is, but for whenever I get the chance, I'll let everybody know. As y'all well know, my thing is jumping between good films and bad films. So, anyways, um, Like, share, subscribe, notification button to get the best we got going on this channel, and we'll definitely catch you guys later.